Oh, welcome back to Southern Light Work, y'all. I'm not supposed to be here right now. As of right now, I have no internet. It's been out since last night. I just washed my hair. I'm supposed to be doing a pamper day or pamper evening for me and my mom. I washed my hair and it's still up in a towel. Look, I was doing my laundry. I got one load in, and the song If You Ask Me To by Patti LaBelle just bombarded me. And I haven't heard that song. It's really old, at least 30 years old. But I remember loving this song. It came out in 1989. I was like 12 years old, and I remember loving this song. I always loved love songs, particularly like pop and R&B love songs. But this song came to me, and I almost couldn't finish what I was doing. I had to stop where I was. I'm trying to help my mom get to bed, and I was like, okay, I gotta do a reading, even if I can't upload it yet. So it's like after 12:30 on December 8th, and I'm about to do a reading, a love reading, because I want to know who wants to say this. If could be divine feminine, it may be divine masculine, but the lyrics are, used to be that I believed in something. Oh, let me turn that frequency down so I don't be yelling over it. Used to be that I believed in something. Used to be that I believed in love. It's been a long time since I've had that feeling. I could love someone. I could trust someone. I said I'd never let nobody near my heart again, darling. I said I'd never let nobody in. But if you ask me to, I just might change my mind and let you in my life forever. If you ask me to, I just might give my heart and stay here in your arms forever. If you ask me to. If you ask me to. And there's something significant about that. She says, if you asked me to, past tense, then if you ask me to. So had you asked me before, or if you ask me now. It's 12:34 on the clock. I tried to stop crying before I did this, but this had me in tears. And this is heavy energy. I use my tincture symbols to try to clear the energy before I started the camera, and I felt something pull. I moved it across from my crown chakra down my third eye to my throat chakra, and when I got to my heart chakra, I felt a twinge, like something pulled on it. Okay, I'm gonna read the second verse. Somehow, ever since I've been around you, can't go back to being on my own. I can't help feeling, darling, since I've found you, that I've found my home, that I'm finally home. And then she goes back and says, I said I've never let anybody get too close to me. And the bridge, ask me to and I will give my world to you, baby. This is the part that was stuck in my head. To you, baby. I need you now. Ask me to and I'll do anything for you, baby. For you, baby. I'll let you in my life forever. So if y'all don't know the song, please go listen to it. Because the way she sang that song, I'm not even a diehard Patti LaBelle fan. But that song right there, she did her thing on that song. It's a classic. And it's beautiful. And that's the energy right now. So I'm trying to figure out if there's anything else we need to know about this energy. Okay. Let me light my little floating candle. Let me see if it'll light. But I pulled out 4 decks. I have I got the telepathy oracle, just to see if there's any telepathic messages that want to come through. I got what's the news deck for what might be blocking this person coming forward and saying, if you ask me to. I got the character oracle to see what energy they're coming forward in. And then a love oracle to see what they actually want to say. So just get right into it. Ooh. Spirit, for this opportunity, for this message, that I be a clear and pure channel. Any messages come through are of the highest white light only, that anything that attempts to intercept or to thwart this message, I don't know why that word just came to me, please redirect it. Help me transmute it into love and send it out for good, for the collective. And so it is. I call them my ancestors. I thank my ancestors, the ones that are here with me now. Myself is my own ancestor. Thank you for your guidance, your protection. Ooh, I'm feeling like amped up right now. I'm all over the place, y'all. Let me feel through. Let me feel through this. Okay, I did not have coffee. I haven't had coffee since about 2 o'clock today. I feel like I've had about 3 cups just now. Somebody may be really, really, really excited. I don't know, like, I'm jittery, literally, like I'm jittery. Okay. I've asked Spirit to help me elevate my messages. I've asked to elevate my messages, please. What does the collective need to know tonight? Why is this so pressing? No, they're not going to see it until later on today. What are the telepathic messages, Spirit? What does this person want the collective to know? What does the collective want what does the person want the collective to know? Feelings. Time to take the time to explore the deep emotions you are experiencing. I'm slowing down because whatever this feeling is got me hyped and I'm trying to just chill, okay? Take the time to explore the deep emotions you are experiencing, okay? Try not to make this too long because I got wet hair. Let me just do 3, please, Spirit. Please tell me. What else? Illusion. Oh, that's just 2 cards. Illusion. Avoid the trap of mistaking fantasy for real soul connection and recognition. The universe will help you recognize signs and miracles. Yes, it will. Okay, so I love these trees on these cards. As soon as I looked at this one, looks like there's a tree inside of a snow, like inside of a globe, right? It's contained. It looks like this person, there's a little image of looks like a person sitting there on the outside of this bubble. I'm seeing them as outside of this bubble. Somebody has broken through an illusion. Of what they thought was a real soul connection. And this one, I see this tree as a brain. It looks like brain matter, right? Universe will help you recognize signs and miracles. And this image of, I guess, their roots, this looks like a meditation that I do, that I think of myself sitting under a tree so close to it that I become the roots of the tree. So powerful. And that's exactly what I imagine myself sitting there becoming part of this tree. And for this to look like a brain, this is giving me somebody's realizing through signs and miracles some type of spiritual gifts, I think. Oh, okay. Bottom of the deck, what are you feeling? I want to ask, what is it that you're both sending to each other? Your person, the collective, and their person. Observe. Notice all the noteworthy things in your relationships. You're both coming to terms with all the things that you may have been ignoring in your relationships. I'm sorry for the glare on these cards. I'm trying to get my lighting Right, so that it doesn't do that. Let me see if this helps. Does that do anything different? Maybe it does. I want to sacrifice the light for the glare. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. I don't have any tarot out here. Maybe that's for a reason. Okay, so we'll see if we need it. We may not need it. What's the news? I want to find out what is blocking, if anything. What could be blocking this person who feels like if you ask me to? That could be you or your person. Maybe we both feel that way. Maybe both of you are waiting for the other to ask something to, like, if you come towards me, I'll say yes. The other is saying, if you come towards me, I'll say yes. Okay. Well, guess what? Nothing's going to happen if nobody says anything. So, you know, there's all this advice about what feminine should and shouldn't do, what the masculine should and shouldn't do, and, like, don't become a chaser. Feminines don't chase. And what I have to say about that is probably controversial, probably unpopular, but if you know your person, if this is somebody that you've met, somebody that you have a relationship with or some type of connection with already, follow your heart, listen to God, follow your intuition, because everybody has an opinion. Even people that are supposedly spiritual and know better and have been through what you've been through, or, I mean, quiet as it's kept. A lot of these people reading for divine masculine, divine feminine are not in union with their person. And this is not judgment. It's just, you know, if you listen to people who are divorced and bitter. So I'm not saying all divorced people are bitter. I'm just saying the ones that are divorced and bitter, people that are single and bitter, are probably not going to give you the most wholesome advice, right? So people that read cards, people that are spiritual, that are good with divination, their negativity comes through their spirituality. It comes through their readings. It comes through, I've had people read for me that have told me stuff, and I'm just like, I don't buy it. You know, like, I don't believe that, because I believe God. I believe God. I believe what messages I get. Thank you for your input, but this is what God is telling me. So somebody needed to hear that. Okay. Let's see. What is blocking? Lucky break. Good fortune. Good things come to good things coming. Turning point. That's a block? Why is that a block? What else? Maybe somebody's supposed to get good luck. That is when they leave. Ooh, okay. That could be, you know, like some people are blocking their blessings because they won't leave a situation or a relationship or a job, whatever it is. Spiritually woke. Self-awareness, cutting through illusions. What is it? Illusion. Cutting through illusions, detaching from ego. Sometimes we stay in situations that are not good for us because of our ego. That's why the ego death is so important. It's not about, like, letting people run all over you. It's not about, like, not having confidence in yourself. People misinterpret that. It's about it's about not needing to control everything. It's about not needing to know everything, about, like, just moving the way that God is telling you to move. Even if you don't know the next step, even if you don't know what's there on the other side of it. Like, God is moving me to leave something, to change something about myself, to stop this, to start this. Like, you don't have to know the end game. You don't have to know where you're going to end up. When you trust and you have faith, this is not about religion. This is about you having a connection to source and believing the signs and the messages that you get. That's a test of faith, is that you block out people you trust who are negative, who have nothing but negative things to say. People speak through their own fears and disappointment all the time. That doesn't mean it's to help you. They think they're helping you from being disappointed, but they also could be stopping you from believing in something that you can't see. And what is that? Faith. What else, Spirit? Light bulb moment. Sudden realization, feeling inspired, insightful awareness. Universe will help you recognize signs and miracles. Bottom of the deck is supersize me, doing too much, excessive overindulgence. So, this is what you don't see coming. Somebody might be, and again, this is not about this girl size. We are not fat phobic here. We're not fat shaming, because I am not a size 4. So I'm just saying, this is much deeper than the image. This is about somebody going overboard. But maybe, you know, maybe it's not negative. Maybe this is somebody trying too hard. Maybe this is somebody thinking that they need to do too much, and they're delaying things that way. You can be an overachiever and stop progress because that's control. You think things have to be a certain way before you make a move, when you might just need to relax and let it be. Let things happen naturally, right? So let's see, what energy is your person coming towards you in? What energy are they coming in, Spirit? Is it coming? The way I'm feeling they are coming. I'm feeling, if the 8 of Wands could feel like something, that's what I feel like. If the Chariot could feel like something, I think I'm feeling it. It's just, I was yawning 30 minutes ago, and now I feel like I could run. I don't run. Not if I don't have to. I can run for my life, but for fun and for exercise, no. No, I'd much rather lift a weight, a dumbbell, do some aerobics. I'll do a grapevine all day long, but running? No. I feel like running right now. I feel like I could legit run like at least a mile right now. Okay. I gotta let this pass through me. Just gotta let it. Okay. What energy are they coming in, Spirit? Young. Vitality, innovation, potential, and growth. That sounds like a knight of, or a page of something. What else? Knight of Wands energy. Page of Wands. And not in the just for a good time energy. This just hit the floor. Traveler. Seeker of horizons, adventurer, experience, long journey. Somebody wants to, this is literal. I think somebody wants to travel to you, with you. But also just like they want to leave whatever they're in. This guy has a suitcase. It's giving me Indiana Jones. Like they want adventure. They want to have adventures now. Like maybe they've been too stuffy. Maybe they realize they have been under this illusion and now they're ready to, like, I don't know, just with reckless abandon, just do something else, do something new. What else? Volunteer. Selfless devotion, willingness, spirit of service, duty, dedication. To come out with sudden realization, light bulb moment, and recognition. They might feel like they have some mission with you. Like there's something that they're supposed to do with you. Maybe you've done something together before. Or they just fantasize about it. It says somebody who dedicates their life to service. Somebody that does things to help other people. They're in some type of helping profession, or they have some idea for like a foundation or something, I'm hearing. Some philanthropic endeavor. If they want to be a philanthropist, they got some money, or they got means to, some access to money. Or they want to. Bottom of this deck is boss. Master, what did I just say? Master of wealth, risk, investment, management, leader. Boss energy. This dude is sitting in a void with just money surrounding him. Like in their own stratosphere, like in their, this is a lot of money. And it's on the floor. Like, this is not even all the money that he has. This is just some of it. Somebody is unlocking good fortune, good things coming, a turning point because of this. Okay. All right, I'm finally starting to calm down. Just starting to feel my heartbeat is like slowing to a regular beat. Okay, let's see what love messages there are. Ooh, oh, that's heavy. Okay, anything, if you ask me to, just might give my heart. Stay here in your arms forever. That song is also giving me just masculine or feminine. You're ready to be vulnerable, like where you haven't been before. You're in an energy of wanting to just surrender to this. You're wanting to just give over to love, whatever. I don't know why I'm saying it like that, but you want to give in to love. Maybe you've been trying to protect your heart. You've been trying to shield yourself from pain. And by shielding yourself from pain, you're shielding yourself from somebody who could really take care of you. And they're coming. Okay. What do they want to say? What do they want to say, or what do they want to offer? Regard to love. Oh, that came right out. Memories. Reminiscing, dwelling, bittersweet. It's somebody you know. Somebody who has memories of you. They're on the beach. Maybe they've had a lucky break and they want to tell you about it. Okay, what else? Depth, awareness, importance, and value. They've been made aware of an illusion. They're giving up illusions because they're spiritually woke. They're think they're realizing they have some gifts. They want to travel with you. They want to take you away because they want depth. They're aware of how important you are to them. Your value to them. Look at this flame. I'm hearing Eternal Flame by the Bangles. Is this burning an eternal flame? I believe this was meant to be, darling. Feel you when you're sleeping? You belong with me. Do you feel the same? Am I only dreaming? Is this burning an eternal flame? Astral travel. There's astral traveling going on. You're maybe traveling to each other. This person may have had a dream while traveling about all of this. Some spell was broken. Some illusion was broken. Even if it wasn't fucking spell work. Like, I'm so sick of hearing about that. I don't know what to do. Like, I'd never believed in it until like I started listening to tarot, and I mean, I knew it was around. It wasn't in my life, in my purview, because I grew up in a religious family, so that was like something we didn't talk about. If they did, I didn't catch on. All I heard was the devil, and I didn't believe, okay, this red pitchfork thing is like trying to keep me from from doing anything good. But like, spell work is gossip. Spell work is talking bad about people, like wishing ill on them, getting together with other people to talk about somebody, like all of those things. I remember my mom saying all my life, words have power, you know? And it was just like, okay, I get it. But it didn't click to me that like she was saying words are spells. Words are spells. Words can cast all kinds of things. I just remember her saying that often. And to not just me, but to anybody that said something negative, it was like, hey, words have power. Be careful what you say, right? So I don't even know how I got there, but next card. Next card is conflict, clashing differences, incompatibility. Somebody is realizing what they don't have, comparing you and what they want to do with you, what they want to have with you, what they want to build with you. They've had this light bulb moment. They've had this recognition, and it's causing conflict in their life because they might be with somebody right now that they are realizing they are completely incompatible with. They have too many differences. They're clashing too much. I saw 555 on the clock today. Like, and even I was watching a football game earlier. I saw 555 on the clock. Like when the timer went down. Like, conflict is in the energy. Conflict breeds change. Conflict is a catalyst. When you realize that something no longer serves you, and realize that somebody does not have your best interest at heart, and if they're being malicious, it's going to cause a conflict because they can't get away with it anymore. Somebody's waking up to that. Somebody has woken up, has had a light bulb moment about that. All right, we're going to get some tarot. Let me see. The bottom of the deck is elusive, dishonesty, deception, and trickery. Yeah, they've Seven of Swords all day long. So not only are they incompatible, they don't even have the same character as the person that they're dealing with. This could be a person at work too, or the profession they're in. They could be doing something that they realize they don't belong there anymore. They could feel like they don't belong where they are in more ways than one. Okay, so let's get... Try not to cause a... almost at a tower moment with my card decks over here, because they were about to tumble to the floor. I'm going to use the Daydream Tarot. See if we can get some what is about to happen messages from all of this, because this is very informative. But what happens if collective asks their person to, or if their person asks the collective to, what would they do? What's going to happen if you ask me to? You in my life forever if you ask me to. And I love that song. I'm gonna have to go listen to it after this. Such a good song. Okay. What can we expect, Spirit? Okay, we'll hit the floor. And that is the Judgment card. A decision. A decision has been made. So I can't stop reminiscing about you. I can't stop thinking about you. And this card also gives like somebody is seeing something that they didn't expect to see. There's all these bystanders and all these, I mean, you can't really call them people. I don't know what the hell these are, but some type of creatures. Like, they're so nonchalant, just flat affect, as we say in therapy language, just not showing any type of emotions. These down here, though, ones closest to this person, they're like, ooh. Y'all seen Puss in Boots? The cat. Oh, that's what that looks like. People are shook right now. People are finding out they were wrong about somebody or something. I'm getting your person is finding out, and other people are also shocked to find out what they just learned about their person, about something they're dealing with. They were under an illusion about. What else can we expect? All right, they're not coming out all the way. Okay, Queen of Cups. There's some depth that they're seeing about a Queen of Cups. That could be you. Could be them. They might be realizing like they are in their emotions. They're so emotional now, but they're fine with it. Like a queen is what makes up Empress energy. Like there's somebody that is resolved in their feelings. They're okay with their feelings. They have dealt with them. They are open to feeling new feelings. You know, they're also open to change. They're open to redirection. They trust God. They believe that their emotions are sacred. You know, like people that run from their emotions are not very spiritual people. They can't be, you know, like there's no way that you can be in touch with your emotions and not be spiritual. I don't believe that. I think that even if you don't call it God, you don't call it anything that has any religious context, it's like being spiritual is having a connection to source, feeling connected to source, feeling connected to nature, feeling connected to other people, you know, just heart over head, heart over mind. And I think probably you and your person are there. At least your person is definitely there, regardless of gender. Maybe this illusion was keeping them from their feelings, was keeping them from acknowledging their feelings. Okay. I get emotional again. Nope, I'm trying to hold it in so I can finish this reading. Go do my hair before it dries. King of Swords. This conflict has caused somebody to be in the King of Swords. They're just, oh God. Now I'm hot. Somebody's closed off again because of this conflict, because they've had this recognition. They have such a big heart. How does having a big heart cause conflict for some? Like, this is, if that's not an indication that you're not in the right place, that you're not around people that have your back, that having a big heart and wanting to do good things causes conflict, you're not in the right place. When love is no longer being served, I don't even know. I'm sorry, I don't have to give credit to whoever said that first. It might have been Maya Angelou has said so many things that people just parrot off and don't give her credit. But I think she said that, you know, like if love is no longer being served, whatever the quote is, you get what I'm saying. This person is boundaried up. Like they are no longer allowing anything that is not for their highest good. They are cutting people off. They're setting boundaries. They're maintaining boundaries. They're enforcing them. They are teaching other people how to create boundaries. Like the king. This is a king. This is not a page. This is a king. Kings don't just do things for themselves. They wouldn't rule kingdoms without thinking about other people. right? So no matter what conflict is going on, this person is still taking care of business, but they're taking care of themselves first. They're putting themselves first. And the bottom of this deck is the Ten of Swords. And I love this Ten of Swords in this deck because it's a kid. Or a little person, but I mean, I see this as a kid. The kid is, oh, yeah, I just dropped all the cards. So I edited it out, of course. But the Ten of Swords in this deck is a child. It looks like a child. This is giving, oh my God, I'm so emotional now. So I went from being jittery and hyper to super emotional now. This is giving somebody has returned to heal their childhood wounds, like they're, God. I'm sorry. Oh my God, I cannot get through this. Okay, this is giving, this kid has almost turned the clock back to before all the swords were, before he was impaled with all these swords. That's what I'm getting. It's like through childhood healing, healing your inner child. And I have an inner child healing deck. I love that deck. I'm not gonna pull it out, but through healing your inner child, they may be in therapy, they may be talking to somebody, they may be doing something that is healing them, something constructive, something that is helping them heal their inner child wounds. Okay, let me see if I can get this out. I'm gonna try again. This card gives me, since it's at the bottom of the deck, maybe it hasn't happened yet or you just don't know it yet, but this person has turned back the clock to a time before this ending happened, before they were stabbed in the back and in the head and the neck and all of the places that the person on the traditional Ten of Swords card is just impaled with these swords. And he's looking at the horizon. He's looking at the sunrise. He's looking across this gray, barren area. And the swords are almost like welcoming him. Like, do you see what I'm seeing? This is another chance. And he's holding two little daggers, right? Like, those are his size. He's holding two daggers. He's got a knife in the fight. He's got two knives in the fight. He's not done yet. He's not given up. He's not counted. Don't count him out yet. And I can't see what this is, if it's a bird, but it kind of looks like a butterfly, the little flying object. This person is not done. They're healing. They want to come back to you. They have made a judgment. This is a love reading after all. And they have healed. They have healed, or they're currently healing their inner childhood wounds. They're healing mother and father wounds. If they have one or both, they're still fighting. I'm hearing they're fighting for you. Whatever they have to do. Doesn't have to be other people. They're just fighting through their own muck and mire to get back to you. Oh, wow. Okay. Get a couple charms, then I'm going to stop. And then hopefully I have internet in the morning and I can can upload this. Oh, thank you, Spirit, for this message. I love this one. It's an elephant, and it came out facing to the right, but I think it's double-sided, isn't it? Yeah. It's my little funky elephant that says buena suerte. Good luck. Good luck. Elephants are about overcoming obstacles. They're overcoming an obstacle so they can have better luck. Maybe you are too. Maybe you have already. Take it as it resonates. Next one is a seashell. Seashell, clamshell. It's closed though. It's a clamshell. Somebody is keeping... Somebody's keeping their treasure to themselves. Of course they are. If they've been under an illusion, they're not telling anybody about what's happening, what they're doing. Tight-lipped. Keeping it held and close to their heart. Because they are spiritually woke. No more illusions. They cannot be sidetracked by any illusions anymore. Getting closer to God. They are definitely closer to God now. What else? It's a cat. This is weird. I need to take this out because it's so weird. But a cat with this weird funky face. Cats are about independence. I mean, if there were ever, and there's stars on the back of its head, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stars, that might be significant. Cats are all about, you know, boundaries, right? Most cats, I don't have one. I've only known people that have them, but all animals have different personalities, but cats for the most part are just like, you know, like only on my terms, which is very King of Swords. You can pet me until I don't want you to pet me anymore. I'll deal with you when I feel like it. You know, this is King of Swords all day long. And I want some for bottom of the deck. How much time I got? Not too bad. Okay. No, you know what? We're going to get one more to close it out. Thank you, Spirit. What is another charm that can help to embody this reading? If you ask me to. I haven't pulled that one before. It's an umbrella with a flower at the bottom. Somebody wants to shield their flower. They want to protect you. Maybe because they've been through this shit, they want to protect you. If they even have any inkling that it's coming your way, that anything could affect you, they want to shield you from it. They want to shield themselves, and they want to shield you. They're a boss. They are a boss, y'all. And they've healed. They're still healing. We're all still healing, you know. We are all still healing if we choose to do it. So, that is absolutely beautiful. One more. Spirit is saying one more. One more. This is going to be what you need to... conversation that you need to be prepared for. Well, what is the conversation that you need to be prepared for going to be about? Spirit got jokes. Spirit got jokes. I don't know what this is. And I pulled it before and I said I was going to take it out, but it's like a serving spoon. You got served. Oh my God, you got served. Somebody's serving somebody with some papers. All right, well, I'm going to get out of that. None of my business. Thank y'all for watching, indulging me. Hopefully I can upload this in the morning when I have internet. I'm going to call it into existence. I'm going to affirm I will have the internet on in the morning. I'm not, and you know, just completely, what is the word I'm looking for? I'm not completely dependent on my internet because I have survived without it. However, I do need to work. So I'm going to claim working internet by 12 noon tomorrow. So, you know, whatever that, if that resonates for anybody, if you have something that you need to just have faith in, particularly in love, but just anything in your everyday life, positivity is a way of life. Being happy is a choice. You know, like when you are decidedly depressed, when you are, and that sounds controversial, I know, I'm a therapist. You don't decide to be depressed. However, you can decide to be unhappy. You can decide to have a negative outlook on everything in your life, that things are just not going to go well, that people are evil, there's no good men, no good women out there, no good non-binary people out there, whatever your negativity surrounds. It's like you can create your own prison. And when you are in a higher vibration, when you are doing good things, you're healing, you're doing things for yourself, you're putting yourself first without feeling selfish, without a second thought, then you attract in good things. You attract all of the things that you want, all the things that you deserve. You can make a prison by the way that you think about life, or you can create a paradise. The choice is yours. And also, if you are positive, it's harder to get over on you. It's harder for illusions to work on you. So that's just a word of advice. Thank y'all for watching. I love you. And this is absolutely from my imagination to yours. I'm finally calm enough. I'm about to go do my hair. So, thanks for watching.